Welcome to Very Curious Place. Put my hair up. Okay, and we have an unboxing. And yeah, I showed the front of it a minute ago, so, and that shows my straight address, so I don't want to show. No offense, guys. Safety first. But anyway, you will see this is open. This is open because I didn't know what it was. I was expecting some of my books bin, but I did not think that this was a book. Because I mean, look at that. Look at that. It doesn't look like a book, but it is. It's a tiny book. It's called Faani, which apparently is perished, and it's by A. Rose. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have. Okay, it's got that front. It says, "To the most loving and caring man I have not only been blessed to know, but to live with, and to create two amazingly improved versions of, as gifts to his being and mine, and this beautiful world." So that's the foreword. Okay, and it just it's the first part of it looks like almost poetry. I don't know if you can tell. You can't tell. Can't tell. There, can you see that? It's almost set up like verse. And okay, let me read you the first page of this. It says, "Once upon a time, amongst all beings, there was a rose, whose life was held upon hope. The rose loved hope, and hope respected her in return. In this world with such scarcity of companionship, they became ancient acquaintances. Since then, both were worshippers. Since then, both were worshippers, liberals and lovers." And it just kind of goes on, talking about the rose and hope, and then after a few free pages, it gets to your table of contents. Now, on the back it says, "This novel contains moments of beautiful writing, as when Rose says that she feels that her soul does not fit her body. Such phrases resonate. The poems through which Rose and Omid communicate are lyrical and evocative, with a dreamlike quality of longing and desire." That's Clarion Review. Okay, Bluenick Review, which I know I'm not pronouncing right. "In flashbacks, Rose reflects on her unhappy marriage and growing desire for the man she exchanges art and poetry with online. She must choose one, but learns that some attractions are best left in the realm of fantasy." Okay, now the Kirkus Review says, "Rose is the embodiment of a type A personality, a strong but overly stressed mother of two who manages every part of her life with the same strict, ordered perfectionism she employs as a leading pharmacist. On one particularly busy day, she suffers a massive anxiety attack and suddenly finds her muscles fatigued and her legs no longer working. More worried about leaving work behind and winding up with a large medical bill, she struggles with her husband, Yar, who is finally able to pull her away to get help. But Rose's condition is a mystery to the doctors, at least physically. But from her immobility quickly springs harsh truths about her depression and suicidal thoughts. As she begins to recover, she finds much comfort and therapy in her paintings, drawings, and written word. In this novel based on a true story, author Rose offers a melodramatic account, with the main character often being down into sobbing fits, and the dialogue prone to excited exclamations, even in fairly sedate moments. Blah. The protagonist's passion for the written word is obvious and quite moving." So, Faani by A. Rose. It sounds interesting. It's by iUniverse, so iUniverse.com. And I mean, it's not a long book. It's printed in the US by Bookmasters. It's 110 pages. So I mean, it's not thick. It's very not thick, you know. The value on this, if you were to buy it in the store, is marked at $13.99. So I mean, that's cheaper than some of the books I've gotten, but it's still, I mean, it's a good little price, you know. It sounds interesting. It does have a lot of poetry in it. I love poetry. I am like a big fan of poetry. I used to write poetry. In fact, I got some poetry published in a book once. So, just saying. But yeah, So that is great. That is fascinating. Definitely gonna enjoy reading that. Trying to make sure I have everything in my bag. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's different. It's different from the ones I got. So, but and that is one of the other ones that I won. So, trying to get it to where I can actually start getting stuff out of the car. Hi, baby. How are you? Okay. So that's our book unboxing or whatever you want to call it. Now I told y'all I was going to talk about a subscription that I'm thinking about getting. Okay, it is Fortune Cookie Soaps. The monthly subscription box. Now, they put out sets. I've watched a couple of people unbox these sets, and you know, the Jurassic Park one I was really fascinated with. I wasn't really as fascinated with the unicorn one, which is funny because I think I would have loved that one, but not so much apparently. But yeah, so I looked at those, and I might not have decided to get it if it weren't for the fact that this month is going to be it is from the movie oh, my brain just went blank. It's David Bowie's in it. He plays the Goblin King. But anyway, and eventually I'll remember the name of that, and if I do, I'll put it in the bottom. But anyway, so in August, that's that one. So, and I think it's even called the Goblin King. But anyway, so that's that one down below. And then in September, they're having Rydell, which is the Grease, you know, grouping. And I've been kind of getting away from subscription boxes because I don't really need a lot of the stuff in it. But this one is stuff like, you know, body wash, you know, lotions, you know, body sprays. It's stuff like that. Soaps, you know, just in general. So that's stuff that I can use, you know, and I may only get like the Goblin King and Rydell. I may not get any more of them. It depends on what I like. But anyway, they're like $28 a month for this. And you get like 6-7 items in it, maybe more. And it's got like a roll, the Jurassic Park one had like a roll-on perfume, and it had like body wash, you know, other stuff like that. So it's useful stuff, you know, it's not just like makeup, you know. So I know we're not going to stay out long. We're going to start getting the stuff out of the car. You don't need in the car. You don't need in the car. If you can get up here, then you can get in the car. Never mind. Look at that. You got up there all by yourself. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? He got a bubble on his head. He smacked it when he was getting under the sofa. Yeah, he smacked it underneath the sofa. I don't even know how he did it, but it's almost healed. He just has to grow the fur back. So that's why he has a bald spot on his head. So don't come for me. But yeah, so so Fortune Cookie Soap Companies, and it's like $28 a month. And hang on me. But yeah, so I think it's really going to be good because it's useful stuff. And you know, I'm not sure if I want to get back into any of the makeup stuff. I mean, I would like to have some more makeup, but for right now, I think I'm going to try and lean towards more useful stuff, like, you know, the Fortune Cookie Soaps, because it is useful, you know. And hi, Mommy. It's just hot outside. Y'all want to go inside again? It's time to go inside. Anyway, I may show you stuff as I'm taking it out of the car. I don't know, but I have to go put them in first. So, because they're like, it's hot, woman. It's hot. So, and I am going to roll down the windows because I'm gonna have to clean out the car too. So, I'm gonna do that. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I didn't think ahead when I did that. I didn't think ahead. And on that note, I'm out of here. Much love for Monty in a very curious place. Stay strange, sweeties. Bye.